guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here. How are you guys today? It is Thursday, July something. I don't know. No, 21st. So I am on my way to go to PT today. And I am off. So then I have an appointment with my primary care doctor today for the, I could have gone, but whatever. I have my ice pack on my back right now because my back's been really aching me. Like, I was waking up multiple times because of my back last night. So, it looks like this Friday is going to be the last moving job for a little while because I can't take the risk of hurting myself on a job. And a moving job, you could definitely injure yourself on a job. Why, when I could be doing cleaning jobs, making more money, or the same amount of money, or even a little less money? It depends, you know, but... And then I did go ahead and get that free TV the other day, and that TV doesn't even work. I don't know what to do with it. Just gonna put it in recycling or something. They put it somewhere so someone that maybe knows how to fix TVs can grab it and fix it. But it wasn't really what I was looking for anyways, so... It's nice, it's a Samsung, but it's just not in my best interest for me. So, I have to get rid of the TV now, but it was free, so it's not like I paid for it and it was bad. So I was wondering why it was so cold in here. Yeah, like cold. Alright, let's see. Get these going. There we go. So, without hitting the guy, okay. And then, so yesterday, Tuesday, I was doing YouTube videos, but then I didn't finish the ending of it, and I got busy, so, but I was definitely feeling a lot better from Monday. I got a lot of sleep, went to bed really early that night, and, felt much better. I do have those bipolar days, but I really feel like I get more of those when I have lack of work. And now that work's starting to come in, even if it's quotes, it's something. So now that I have work, it makes me feel better and I don't feel bad. And I've had my friend Chris stay with me from Tuesday night probably until Saturday. Like, he'll probably be there till Saturday with me. So since he's been there, I have somebody to hang around with. I don't feel so lonely right now. So I feel a lot better. So I needed to do that. I'm sure that my family would have even approved. But it's not that I was just having him over for a week. I was actually having him here because yesterday, we did 2 quotes. So I needed him for those quotes, and I wanted him at my house versus me having to go pick him up 20 miles away and then going to the quotes. So it just made it easier. You can just go right to the quote. So we had 2 quotes yesterday, my haircut, as you can see, and then we basically headed back yesterday. We're talking about yesterday. So then we headed back, and then I got gas, but I put $30 in my gas tank, and I only have like half a tank, and this is a 4-cylinder. Oh my god. So I couldn't put all the money that I needed in there because I needed some for another project, not for my project, but for someone else that I need to do for. So I need to get spray paint and stuff. So she will pay me back, but for right now, I need to come up with the money and I don't have it. So, and then there's a hobby store that I want to see if they have. I think it's called balsa wood. That's the kind of wood that I'm looking for the can work on my miniature dollhouse, which I would like to show you. I thought I showed you, but I'll show it to you again. But I'd like to take everything out and kind of just show you, and even show you like what I'm doing, so you can get an idea for those that may not have a room like me that like dollhouses. They can utilize it that way. And then So there's all different kinds of things. See, I love everything. I don't love one thing. So I love everything. Anything that has to do with arts and crafts. I even like, I would even like making cakes, especially the decorating of it. But I would even like making cakes. But I don't want to make cakes because I don't want to eat them. Then what do I do with them? And I don't want to waste the money and just buy cakes just to decorate them. That's no fun. But yeah, I like everything that has to do with art. There might be some art that I'm not into, but most arts and crafts stuff I like. You know why? Because I have a big imagination. That's why. But yeah. So then yesterday we ended up having to go over to the grocery store real fast, grabbed a couple of things, and then we settled in and watched movies for the night. So that's really been it. And then right now I have him home at my house because it's really hot out today. I mean, we're in a heat wave right now. So, you know, I'm going here and I'm having somebody drive me right now, and then I'm being dropped back off. Then I'm going to the doctor's office. He'd be waiting in the car for half an hour there, so it's just not worth it. So he's just like, "Are you kidding me?" And he's like, "It's too hot to go out there." I'm like, "Okay." That makes me feel better than leaving you home then. It's like, take your time. Whenever you get back, you get back. So, today's Thursday, so I need to pick up my tools as well. So I'll have to grab him and grab my tools. And then, so tomorrow I have a moving job that's within the house, but I want to bring my tools just in case. Actually, I don't need him to pick up my tools. I can pick up my tools myself. But I need my tools for both Friday and Saturday. Hopefully the Saturday job's a go, because that's just replacing some stuff on a porch. And then we're talking about wood, you know, the actual porch itself, replacing some wood beams. So we're doing that. And then Sunday I have a moving job now. And then Monday is just my counselor and chiropractic as of right now. And then whatever. I'll stop. It's a red light. Or it would be. Anyway, so then let me see. Then Tuesday right now, and Wednesday I have a cleaning job for 4 hours. Tuesday and Thursday I only have PT. So I'm going to be seeing if the person from yesterday or the other day that I was doing the cleaning for is willing to would like Tuesdays or Thursday afternoon, or even 11:30. That's fine. So Tuesday or Thursday, I think for them that would be the best days to do that, because they're only a couple of hours. It's like 3 hours. Tuesday and Thursday would work convenient-wise, location-wise. It's some money in your pocket. And then Friday, I have 2 hours with the lady for the party. And then Saturday is a party for them as well, but it's just a barbecue. They want me to help there. And then, which I'm really nervous about the whole party thing, but I'm always worried about party things because I want things to be perfect. And then, so basically Saturday, which is the 30th and the 31st, are parties. One's the barbecue, and then one is their 90th birthday party, which is, it's at a house, and it's, and my neighbor's going to be helping me with it, and that's the last job. She's going to help me with it, but that's like $250 for that, just for her alone. It'd be more for me, because she's only working on that Friday and Sunday. I'm working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I make more money. But they were like, I don't know, whatever. And then then Monday, August 1st, and Wednesday, August 3rd, I already have a fencing job ready. Already lined up, ready to go. Look at me go, right? See? Jaden's back. and start working. I do not know who is beeping, but we're at a red light, so I don't know. So yeah, I am back. I am ready to work. I want to work. I'm just tired of fucking being in pain. What do we got for time? Alright, we gotta get going here. Alright guys, so I'll see you guys in a little while, alright guys? So I just got done with PT and got dropped off to my car, so now I'm on my way to my doctor's appointment. So, oh, my back hurts so bad, guys. Oh my god, and I got this moving job tomorrow. My back hurts worse today than it did yesterday. So, I really hope so. Really hope we can get this done. But after this, no more moving jobs for a long time because it's not safe for me to do that. You just have to know where your limit is. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta be careful about lifting stuff. So any jobs that require a lot of lifting, I have to be careful. So, I'm in a heat wave today, guys. Heat wave. It's at that heat wave. Come to my house if you need to get cold, because it's cold in there. I asked my friend if he wanted to come with me, and he's like, nah. He's like, it's too hot up. He's like, I'll stay here and relax. I'm like, okay, have at it, buddy. So, after this, I am, after my doctor's appointment, I'm going to go over to Walmart real quick and just pick up spray paint for my massage therapist so I can work on her project. And then I'm just going to go over to Old Navy and return the stuff that I got there so I can get some of that money back. And I don't have the tag anymore, but one of the, oh, maybe it was $11.99. Maybe it was $11.99. Never mind. So that was right. Okay. So I only kept one of the pants, and everything else I'm going to try and return, and they all have tags on them, so we'll see what happens. Just so I can get some of that money back, because I'm not going to wear those, any of that stuff. I tried, but the sizes were wrong. It's like the smalls were too small, but the mediums were too big, so that's how I'm just going to tell them. So I'm not going to wear them. So I'm going to return them, and then, that's really good, I guess. Oh, my back hurts. I don't even know what day it is. What's the day? Oh, yeah, that thing. I have this coupon that's gone by the 6th. No, the 26th, I think. So, I'll return this stuff today. And then that way, if I want to go and get... I wanted to get, like, socks there. I don't really need to get anything there. I just had a coupon. And you spend $25, you get $10 off. So, I just don't know. So now I'm just in traffic. So I'm going to return that stuff, get some of that money back so I can add more gas to my car. That's how I'm going to play that. And then my massage therapist just asked me if I wanted to clean her place because her person is down for a week. So I said I could do it Monday. So then that will help me get a massage from her. And clean her place up, so whatever. Do whatever I gotta do. So, and I worked on Jackson's head a little bit last night, so I'm gonna continue doing that today a little bit. And I think maybe that's why it hurts, because it's putting pressure on it. Oh, it feels a little better. So, the only thing I don't like about the strap back ice thing is that it wrinkles my shirt. I don't like it wrinkling my shirt. But and I don't want to favor my back, because if I favor my back, then I end up making it tighter. I did do some more work stuff than I should have probably at PT. I shouldn't have probably done as much as I did. I did like 50 push-ups, did 30 crunches. I was doing the leg raises and all that stuff. But, the thing is that for me, I try, I want more. I want to be exercising. I want to be doing more. And then your body just gives up on you or gives out on you or makes it harder for you. So, so it just makes it harder for you. So I need to start thinking smarter, obviously, than harder, and instead of overdoing yourself, actually knowing when to say no, and knowing when it's to not do so much, and to know, not to, whatever, because I haven't had this pain in a really long time, guys. This is agony, and I have a moving job tomorrow, so look forward to that. So we'll see what I can do. I'm just gonna have to kill myself one more time, and then that's it after that. So if the money was worth it, that's all. Because this was what used to happen to me when I was working with my friend Chris Daly years back, and I was with Dennis, and I would work for one day, and then I'd be so sore, and I'd have to recover. It took me like a week to recover, and his jobs are not any harder than what my jobs are. So I needed to, I need new brakes. I need brakes or something, because this is ridiculous. And if I put brakes in this car this time, I'm putting like really top of the line good brakes. So they last longer. Like right now, everybody's trying to get brakes. They're making you fix the rotors in order to do the brakes. No sense, no reason for that. No reason at all. They're just trying to make money. That's all they're trying to do. So I guess I just have to find a place that will do brakes without having to do the rotors. The rotors don't need to be done. There's no reason to do the rotors. Rotors don't have to be done, every time you have to have your brakes done. That's ridiculous. They're just trying to steal your money. So don't let them do it. It's one thing if you actually needed rotors, but it's another thing when you don't need rotors, but you need brakes, but they're making you do the rotors and brakes. Come on, that's ridiculous. It's just trying to make money. And you know why? Because rotors cost more money than a brake job. So they want to make more money out of you, so they're going to tell you, nope, we have to do the rotors with the brakes. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to have to find somebody that does it without the brakes. Without the rotors. Oh my God, dude. Frickin' door, I've never seen it. Oh my God, I've never seen the road taken apart like this before. Oh my God, I see nothing but dirt, and it went down so freaking low. Oh my God, it's pretty cool. And we're up, and we're down. This is fun. I'm not afraid. It's so funny when people are afraid of this stuff, but I ain't afraid of this stuff at all. Come on, I got an SUV. You have an SUV for a reason. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to use it as an SUV. Alright guys, so just on my way to the doctor's, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So I finished up at the doctor. I went to Walmart. Walmart didn't have what I was looking for, as usual. And then I just stopped at Old Navy because I was returning a few things, and now I'm heading back home. So I had a really good talk with the doctor. He gave me a number to set up with a speech therapist. I did explain to him that I'd like more testing done, but the problem is because I'm an adult, it's a lot harder to come across some services that an adult might need. I want to look up and see online if there's any services for adults with learning disabilities to get extra, academic help, and see what I can come up with, because that would be a good idea for me. There's just not enough services for people that are learning disabled in this world, in this country, let alone this world, but there's just not enough services, whether for children or whether for adults. School is not, you wonder why kids misbehave. Well, one, you're either giving them stuff that's too hard to learn at that time, or you're not getting them you're not teaching them to their level. So when you have a class of 25 people, hypothetically, those 25 people are not going to be able to learn the same. So you shouldn't just be sticking people in a class with a bunch of people when you got learning disabled kids with regular kids. Learning disabled kids should be in a separate class, but with discreetly, and behavioral kids. So when you have people that have ADHD, you shouldn't have one kid in the class that has ADHD. You should have a classroom that has a bunch of learning, behavioral kids in that class. And each kid needs to be, pursued differently when it comes to academics. I think there would be less bullying I don't know when it comes to that, but bullying is just wrong all around. Parents need to be very, zero tolerant bullying. Parents need to not bully. Adults need to stop bullying adults. You got, work should have zero tolerance for bullying. Zero tolerance in schools, and there just isn't, So then you wonder why kids are getting bullied, and then a poor child is committing suicide at the age of 12 because they've been bullied so much. The child's not going to tell somebody when they're being bullied. So it's really sad I would never want a child to die because someone else is making them feel that way. That's wrong. It's bad enough when your own self is making you feel that way, but when you have somebody forcing you into that, like you feel like you have no way out, that sucks. So, I just think that school systems should be done a totally different. Like, basically, I would strip the school systems and redo it from bottom up, from the academics and what they're learning. I mean, you're learning the same stuff back in the 50s, probably? No. If someone's into history is not something you have to know. It's knowledge, but that's not power. Unless you're into history and you're looking to do that as a career. Science, science should be up until 5th grade, and then if that child is not into science, you don't keep forcing science onto them. The kids that want to do science, the kids that want to do math, they want to pursue those. Let the kids choose what they want to learn. Even if it's not a career, let them choose what classes they want to take. Have an option. You have, basic math. You have intermediate math. You have advanced math. And let them pick what their levels are or their parents' levels are. What their parents think their child should be. But honestly, I really think it's the child that should be picking their classes because they're the ones that need this for their future. Yeah, if a child wants to take, a foreign language, then they should be allowed to take a foreign language. But if they don't want to, they shouldn't be forced into doing it. Same thing with exercise. Exercise, yes, I do agree with it. Do I agree with gym class? Not necessarily. So, for exercise, it doesn't have to be gym. You have specific exercise things, whether it's weightlifting, maybe the girls might want to do yoga, you have strength training, might want to have karate, have different options out there in the school systems. Karate is, definitely a way for a child to be disciplined and to learn self-discipline and stuff, and it's a fundamental, so why not put karate into schools? These things that are after school stuff shouldn't necessarily be after school. They should be part of the school system. They shouldn't say, oh, you have to do this, that, and the other thing in order to graduate. You just have to take X amount of classes every semester and pass all of them. If you don't pass them, then you have to redo the next one. I think that it's wrong for the school systems to just push kids along. If a child needs an IEP, individual education plan, there should be a special spot in the school systems for children like that, where they're in classes where it's more, so I'm learning disabled. Don't focus on the behaviorals, focus on the learning disabled, the learning disabilities, and then maybe I won't misbehave so bad. But when you're not doing one-to-one and you're not showing me how to do things hands-on, every child just needs to learn differently. be able to have computer classes, be able to, maybe you might have different types of computer classes, but not just computers. Now we're at a point where people need to start learning how to use apps. Well, there should be app classes where the child gets to literally just play around with the app, and then when they have questions, you have the teacher that can help you teach those apps. So, and you have, Android and iPhone. Well, there should be classes for either the Android or the iPhone. It shouldn't be, all of the above. Everything is different. Definitely money management is a big thing for me. But if there was more fun stuff in school and less things that are bad in school, then kids wouldn't mind going to school. If it was more entertaining, it was more hands-on, in high school, it should be, actually all schools should be vocational high schools, to be honest with you. That's how I believe in. 1 week you're doing classes, or I wouldn't do 1 week of classes, 1 week of that. I would do half day of classes, and then the other half you're going to your vocational class. So if someone wanted to learn mechanics, you can be learning this stuff in high school, not college, and you shouldn't have to go to a special vocational school to learn it. So, yeah, I would get that school system out, burn it to the ground, not the actual school itself, the school system, like geography or whatever, and then I would love them to have more special spots in regular high schools where a child who does have learning disabilities or is a behavioral, where they could still be in high school, the regular high school, and not have to go to a separate one. What the hell is going on, people? So, yeah. You feel left out. You don't get to do the regular stuff in school when you're in a behavioral school, even if you're affiliated with the school system. It's different, and that's not right. There should be, different spots in different classrooms in the schools for different needs and services. In a learning disability class, I could see maybe 3 actual teachers, 2 aides, with 25 kids to a class. You know what I mean? So you're having more people that can do hands-on. You do more hands-on learning. They make it more fun. Then you have, a room that's right inside the classroom, so you'd have, let's say, a couple of resource rooms, kind of, so private little rooms, study rooms, and that could be for more one-on-one services for people that need it, like myself. But you're still around your kids. You're still being able to, do stuff with your class instead of having to leave the class for an hour and missing so much class, and then you're feeling like an outsider. That's just freaking wrong. I'm gonna end up having to go to. I'm gonna just go there so I can get this fucking painting thing done. Did I just swear again? Sometimes I don't even know when I do. When I'm just talking. I'm at awe with this world and with this country. I never got any services. I got basically just thrown under the bus, basically. Come on, they were teaching me fractions for 6 years because they didn't want to teach me anything. They didn't want to take the time to teach me anything because they just wanted me to sit there and behave. Well, that wasn't making me behave. That was getting me aggravated. So, I wanted to, like I said, I always said if I ever won Mega Millions, I would always want to use that money and buy land or some type of building to utilize, and I would have a behavioral school with learning disabled kids there as well. It'd be very interactive. It would be both the residential and a day program, depending on what children need. And it could be utilized throughout the country. And that's what I would have wanted. And this is really to get people, and the kids would be become independent. We would, teach them how to do their laundry. We would teach them how to keep things clean. We would be teaching them, basic maintenance. We would be teaching them, we would have them do jobs around the schools. Everybody would have a chore and jobs, and they would have to learn how to, manage money. Some could go on work release. It's not release, but you know what I mean, like work. Some can, if they have good behavior, then they're allowed to go, and they go to work. They can have work, and they have money, and but we teach them how to manage money, so they don't get to just spend what they want. So basically, it would entail? So, like, let's say, for example, for me, let's say I'm the kid in the school, and I'm going to work, and I'm allowed to work. If you're doing a school thing and you're in high school, let's say half the day you're going to school, but at like 1 you get to leave, so you can work from in the afternoon time to what time you're allowed to work. And then let's say you work 3 days a week. Well, now at the end of the week, when you get your paycheck, let's say you're getting $150, hypothetically. $50 automatically the school takes, and you put it, basically, we'd be calling it into your bank account for when you graduate. So $50 of it has to go into your bank. If it doesn't, then you're not allowed to work anymore. So every week that goes in. And basically what we're doing is we're teaching kids how to pay rent. So basically we're calling it their rent for the school, but what's actually happening is it's going into their own private bank account, and each week that money is being saved up, so when they graduate they have X amount of dollars to work with when they graduate, and then the school gives them their money. They release their money to them. So I think that's important. Being able to teach them management, teaching them how to do taxes, and then, so, like, you have to teach them, okay, so that is for savings for this, and now we're going to teach you how to save for this, and this is how, so, like, say hypothetically, let's say you are only allowed to spend $25 a week out of your paycheck. You're allowed to have spending money of $25 a week. The rest of it would have to go into the bank. Something on the lines of that. Or $50. And you're allowed to have and then the rest of it has to go into the bank to keep working. So we might have some jobs that are in the school first to get people, like, acclimated to working. And if they do good there, then they can move up to actually getting a real job. Shit, I would like to just do that for kids around here that are behavioral, put them to work, right? I don't want that headache right now. Maybe in the future. The thing is I really want to do foster care. So I'm hoping eventually that can become a reality, with or without somebody's help. And I really didn't want to go there. I think I'm just going to take this train. I don't feel like being coming around Jaden. I'll get it tomorrow. I don't want to do it. I just don't feel like it. I'd rather just go home. So, what I want to do eventually is be able to do foster care, and I want to foster care teenagers too, because I want to be able to teach them and be able to help them get successful and on their own. Because I'm a teacher. I feel like I was here to teach others, and that's what I want to do. A lot of it's one-on-one teaching that I do. I love to organize, though. I love to organize. I can teach anybody anything about organizing. It's crazy. What do I want to do? I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Alright, guys. So I went and I got the spray paint. I guess she said that when you get it gold, it only comes in metallic finish. So it doesn't come in a glossy finish. It only comes in a metallic finish, rich, shiny finish, which is whatever, fast drying, which is good. And then you have to have a sealer after. Angel was the one that told me that one. So, I just do projects I don't know how to do, and I just figure them out as I go along. You just have to ask questions. People get mad when I ask people questions. I'm like, the only way you're going to learn is if you ask questions. So don't ever be afraid to ask questions, no matter what people say, okay? Get no water. Give me. Give me. I love this bag. But tomorrow I got to use the other bag. Tomorrow's going to kind of suck because you got to wear a mask. But it's going to be inside, but still. You can't breathe when you're moving stuff, no matter what you do. And plus my back hurts, so it even sucks even more. But we'll see. I'm going to go ice my back today and see what happens. Alright guys, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to go work on Jackson. Probably going to try and spray paint that thing, get that done with so I could start painting the black in there. But I'll paint it. I'll probably leave it outside for a few minutes after I spray paint it. And then once that's done, I'm going to root Jackson today. So I'll bring you out on my adventure. I'll show you how I'm going to spray paint it, okay? So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, so I am actually outside here in my backyard working on the spray paint. So I kind of want to just show you. My buddy was kind of showing me how to do it right so I don't screw it up. So a couple of things he was teaching me before you use this. Turn it upside down and shake it until you can barely hear the ball. And then you can turn it right side up and spray it. So we're all set because I had him do that for me. And then he was telling me, like, I'm trying not to put you too close, only because I don't want this paint on my thing. But then he's telling me to kind of go, you know, like this, and just kind of gently coat it, and then go back to it after, and go all the way around. And then do it again. So now start from the beginning. Give it a second if you need to, let it dry. And now kind of, oh, it was too close. And then make sure you're wearing clothes you don't care if you get them dirty, and shoes and socks and shirts if you're wearing any. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to finish it up, and I'll show you the finished when it's done. So that's what it's going to look like right now, and now I'm going to finish it up. It's going to take me a few minutes. You don't want to be here on there for you, do you? So I'm going to take care of this, finish this up, and I'll show you what it looks like after, and then I'm going to be painting black in it, so I'll be showing you that as well. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I got it all spray painted, and now I am going to start eventually on the black. So it's just into these little creases here are going to be black. Okay. And then again in these, and then up into here and into these little, making these lines. So let's see how I can do. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So it is time to settle in for the night. I know it's early, but whatever. This is what I'm having for dinner. Oh, and then, of course, Angel's calling me when I'm talking to you, but I got to finish this up now so I can call it a night. So, I have a job for tomorrow that my buddy's here for, and we're going to go do that, so we're going to settle in early tonight. I was going to tell you this. So, I went to the doctor. I don't know if I told you, talking about, seeing a speech therapist. Well, went ahead and made some phone calls, and then I called the third person that actually answered the phone. She owns her own business. She's a speech therapist, and she was very, very, very nice. So she told me what I needed. I sent it over to the doctor that I need for what I need, and then waiting for him to send the stuff over to her, and I texted her and told her that I had made all the arrangements I need. And then I will contact her on Wednesday to just do a follow-up, make sure she's okay. And what else do I need to do so I can start making a scheduling appointment. So, and that's really it. So, that's it. We're going to relax, take my meds early, and hopefully pass out by 7. All right. I hope you guys have a great night. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like down below. Feel free to leave me comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here the next time.